And we might as well start with the Julio Foolio shenanigans. Of course, if you don't know who Julio Foolio is,
Thank you.
um,
Quick and dirty. I ain't seen it.
he's a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida, who passed away about 3 weeks ago on his birthday.
Mm.
The ops caught up with him.
Mm.
And then since, there's been speculation of who was involved. There's been diss songs and, we've been covering all of that to now they release footage of the whole thing. And, they got it all mapped out.
Talking about his death, they showing footage of him.
Well, the police, this Julio right here.
Okay. Look like a young man, mid-20s, right? Or maybe not even, maybe like a young man.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah.
But he's a wild boy.
Yeah, but R.I.P., man, to the family too, man. You know what I mean? Because all things
first and foremost,
equal, man,
R.I.P. You right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, loss of life, man. It's like you don't have to worry about Julio, man. Maybe the one you influenced, and just hope the one you influenced, man. Take that passion or emotion you may be feeling right now, and pour it into someone else, man.
All right, man. Let's watch this video.
You can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder.
Planned out.
And they are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee.
Shout out to the wheelman. Did his best
And
he
again,
can,
they're
man.
still
Don't feel
shooting at
bad.
him. He's the right front passenger in that
Don't feel
vehicle.
bad, man. You did the best you can as a wheelman.
Yeah, man. These boys letting those shots. They got footage coming from.
It's clear from that video what they were set out to do and what they had planned to do. The investigation would later reveal that the 3 armed shooters were Sean Gaithright, Rashard Murphy, and Davion Murphy. Detectives used footage from the scene, license plate readers, and phone logs to identify 2 vehicles and link them back to the suspects. Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200. Jones was part of the 6 Block gang. Detectives believe that the ATK and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing feud in Jacksonville.
Yeah, so that is the Julio Foolio story.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad to hear. That's sad to hear.
Thus far.
Yeah.
And there's more. There's more. So yeah, thus far, them folks had an elaborate plan. Young folks just out here throwing their life away.
Hey, one time, man, excuse me, man.
Taking it.
Hey, R.I.P. DeAndre Phillips, man. I'm seeing these police officers. He was gunned down at the Public Safety Annex as a young man, too, for riding off, and they just shot in the car off duty. A lot of people don't talk about on the west side, but that was a fine young man. And this violence, it don't make sense for real.
I'm gonna get my second cam too. I'll let my guests be off camera.
Hey, man, no face, no case, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a fart in the wind, huh?
Well, man, I'm sorry to make a joke during your serious time.
Nah, it's cool, man, but just reminder, man. GD time, man, when you had Big Boy Camera, what'd you say, man? But use it for the young people, man, bring it right back. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was when the program, DeAndre Phillips, man, R.I.P., man, and all those that love him,
For sure.
Unfortunately, anytime we get lost of young life, man, for real. Ukraine and all the other shit, man, okay, it's one thing, but I'm talking about right around the corner. Right around your corner, you know what I'm saying, Jacksonville, Good brothers in Jacksonville, man, you one of the best, man. I love you.
Well, this is what we got to deal with in Jacksonville.
We have a warrant for your arrest. Nigga Bill USA, huh? With nothing in your hands. We are not going away. We're heading your way to a...
On the next development of the Julio Foolio movie saga. All right, so we're looking at SWAT team outside of Julio Foolio house. They're arresting one of the suspects. One of the suspects who killed Julio Foolio.
Suspect.
Right here.
Nice house.
Walk right here. Let's go.
They got his hands up, man. Like, you gotta come outside
It's
naked,
raining
man.
outside. SWAT team has guns.
Look like he got grenade launcher, like they gamifying this shit.
I think it might be tear gas launcher, maybe.
It's not a crowd. He's sitting there like, man, what's what we doing in this ring, folks?
Hands up and walk toward me. Keep coming. 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 Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist.
He went to pull up his pants. He couldn't help it.
Back
Hey,
up.
hold on.
Back up.
Like, why these 5 big dudes can't get this dude to square, and one person got the business? You know what I'm saying?
He like, I got to pull my pants up. My
Don't
pants.
reach for your waist. Do not reach for
Why
your waist.
5 people got had gun, man? Like, if I'm a big dude, like, man, bring your young ass over here and put you in cuffs, man. Let's finish this play, man.
All right, go to your
If they got to play the run the play, man. What the
The
fuck is this
suspect name
ethics?
is Isaiah Chance.
Stay there. Don't
For the
move.
TV, man. They on YouTube too, and gonna be rough too in the way.
So they arrest the suspect.
See how he pick them up though. They don't pick them up like a woman or some protected class, man.
Isaiah?
They gonna pick him up like his shoulder gonna hurt. I know my shoulder hurt like shit right now.
Just looking at it, PTSD. This is the PTSD episode.
Nah, to his credit though, he did help him up, man, get to an upright, man, whoever that officer was, man. But the rest of these guys, man, they just video game clown, man. Too much sauce, man. That's why I don't watch this bullshit, man. You got me watching this, but I fuck with you, DOZHATOLDYA radio, man.
I don't watch cops either.
Man, I'm talking about, but you see it on the social media, man. Hey, you guys post up good shit, man.
Yeah,
man. And stop doing that PTSD, man. I be fucking that shit up too, man. Shit, we ain't always gonna say it right, man, but you know, shit like that is a fucking trigger, man. I got you smiling, man, cause you the man. You got the ball, man. That's the trigger, man. You know what I mean?
Warning.
Man, I ain't been on social media in 3 years, huh?
Yeah,
cause I know I'm gonna see some shit like this. At least I can hear some fucking music, nigga. Fucking with your ass, this DOZHATOLDYA.
All right, man. We
to the next one, man. God damn, y'all, man. Oof. Yeah.
So they had about 3, 4, 5 suspects that got caught up. So I kind of
and they put the hit on Julio Foolio, man.
Yeah, man. This some
Yeah,
crazy
man.
stuff
I
going
mean,
on, man.
shit happened, man, but gamifying it, you know what I mean, and preoccupying with it, man. Damn, there's so much about culture, you know. John Wayne Gacy and shit, you know, motherfucker down the block. It's the same shit. We checking for it now.
They also got, buddy, girl and all.
Everybody.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, for sure, man, cause she ain't coming out there with no shoes on, man. Like, that's just for sure, man. They
Alicia
Ben came in the
Andrews.
house.
Suspect number 2.
Like you said, man, you can't make this shit up on the Lane channel.
PTSD, man.
You ain't lying.
You ever had this goddamn...
Like, why all y'all sitting in the rain? It's so much shit to do. I'm talking about, like, who the clown run the show out here, man? Like, come on, I pulled up on the block. I don't give a fuck what the detail is, but y'all out here like some clown folk. What the fuck are we been out here doing, man? Protect and serve and get the hell on, huh? Hey, all 5 of my guys, nigga, they'll come back sick the next week, nigga, you know what I'm saying, for this bullshit? You want to pick somebody else, go and pick them up while they doing all this show for this and that young lady, man.
They came and got them during a hurricane.
Come on, folks. Where they finna go? With gun drawn and shit, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And you got all the shots, you know what I'm saying? The exclusives, you know what I'm saying? You got all the exclusives. But this shit made for TV, folks. You know what I mean? We drinking that motherfucking Kool-Aid, man. And this suck, that man, motherfucker losing life and freedom behind that shit, you know? But ain't damn motherfucker out there, man, never did no shit like that before. Think that you using your phone and faced with the case and shit like that, that you ain't finna be in this gap. You know what I'm talking about? Who you are, you know what I mean?
Right, so you got Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Gaithright. They say Sean got caught Friday night speeding.
But they ain't retirement age put together, huh?
They caught him, and then he down there told on the rest of the crew. They arrested the rest of the crew, Sunday? And then Sunday night.
Man, they ain't even got tattooed. They got the one home got tattooed, right?
Man,
what I'm saying, they all kids, they know between the teenager folk. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't even retired, man. You know what I'm saying? Between the home. You know what I mean? Who ain't finna tell when they ain't got no pussy before?
One might be like 20 years old.
Ain't never been no jam, man, but you know.
It's crazy.
That shit crazy, man. But however that shit ended up being, man, you know, and whoever calling the order, man, should call that shit a little smoother, man, not have the young people involved, you know. Get that shit done, man, out the way, man, but don't be putting the young people in the mix. Pimps, players, hustlers, gamblers, man, you know what I'm saying? Gangsters, for the fuck, man. Keep these young motherfuckers
dude,
out the
he walked out
mix.
with a dog.
Say it again. Oh, that's the last one?
Bro, come on. Keep flowing. Keep flowing. Flow towards me. Drop that book now. Drop the book.
Yeah, you just don't want to die right now, man. Dealing with this SWAT team shit, man. But that shit retarded, man.
Yeah, so they had about 4. This is the 4th suspect that was arrested.
On both sides, man, how they playing that shit, man. And this ain't no slight on Duval County and none of that shit, man. You know, county, man. I appreciate the law enforcement out in APD, man, City of South Fulton, East Point, College Park. You know, these guys, man, really understand the big picture. You know, I've been seeing it, and when you see them in the streets, you know what I mean when I say what's happening, man. Be safe.
So, yeah, man, it was deep, man.
That lane, though, fault.
It's deep.
Where's the gentleman, though, man?
The gentleman, what you mean?
That young man, you know, he took pictures. He got to seem like a president, like a gentleman, you know what I mean? So, like, he around my grandmother, RIP, that he say, oh, man, that's somebody's grandmother, man. I'm going, like, be at my best gentleman I could be around her, whatever in his wheelhouse, right?
Well, you might not know who Julio Foolio is.
I don't know.
You don't know the context of what's going on.
I don't know, man. Foolio, so, it sounds like
he's done some things.
I'm sure.
He's done some things. But R.I.P.
Yeah, man, for real. Young
Charles
people in
Jones,
general, man.
regardless.
Charles Jones, that's his name. All right, I was waiting for you to drop it, man, for real. You know what I mean? Charles Jones, man. R.I.P. Charles Jones and the Jones family, man.
For sure. Just covering it, man. You know, we covered the hip-hop news, but it was wild. That was wild. Also, Charlamagne the God and Elliot